everybody, Aaron Hendon with Christine & Company, and welcome back to our vlog. Today is another exciting episode of what I'm calling Do the Math. These are math problems that people don't generally do when they buy or sell their house that cost them a ton of money. So these are situations that I've discovered, that I've encountered, that I've actually come across in my helping clients where I can tell the person on the other side of the transaction simply didn't do the math. All right, before we get to this week's example, I want to show you, if you're interested in that kind of thing, you can pick up a copy of my book, Shortchanged by Shortcuts, 44 Surprising Ways People Rip Themselves Off when buying or selling their home. And this book really is chock full of the kind of math that you should be doing before you buy or sell your home. It's the most expensive thing you buy. It's the most expensive thing you sell. You probably should learn a couple of the math problems you should be doing before you go do that. And they're really simple. All right, let's get to it. Do the math. Here's the math I want to do with you this week. I want to show you the kind of math that you need to do before you hire a listing agent. The person I'm talking about, the customer that was selling the house I wanted to buy, did not do the math. Yes, everyone's favorite subject, math. Okay, so here we go. I have two clients. They are right here. These are my wonderful clients, and they are happy because they're working with me. They all have hair. I, on the other hand, have I don't even have a leg. I have no hair. There's me. So this is me. These are my clients. Whoops. And they are out to buy this lovely house in Linwood, right? It has windows. It's a great house in Linwood. It's represented by this agent over here. We're going to call her Agent Sally. All right. Now, here's the deal. So Agent Sally works for Redfin. Redfin is a discount brokerage. They price this house at $350,000. Okay, at $350,000, and here's the math. On a regular, standard 3% commission, that commission would have caused the seller to spend $10,500 in commission. However, Redfin offers a discount commission. Let's say, I don't know exactly what they charge because I'm not privy to that information, but let's just say for a second they charge 1.5%, which is pretty standard for them, somewhere in that neighborhood for 1.5%, which would have equaled $5,250. Really super easy math to do, which is why the seller, who's represented over here by Sally, stopped doing the math when they saw this number. They said, ooh, I can spend less. This is less than that, right? So I'm going to spend less. Market's hot, whatever. All right. Here's the problem. If you only do that level of math, you lose money. Why? Because on this particular house, my clients, as is often the case in Seattle, were not the only buyers. There were also buyers over here, and buyers here, and buyers here. There were other people putting in offers on this lovely house, right? These people all put in offers on this house. But what happened? We went ahead and put in an offer on this house, a full price offer on this house, right, to see what would happen. And we weren't sure how many offers there were till the end. And all we got back at the end was a call saying you didn't get the house. We just got a call that said, no, you didn't get it. You are out. S-O-L. That's what happened to my clients. Now, while that doesn't make me happy, that's not really the point of this whole thing. The point of this whole thing is, why would this agent, Agent Sally, not call me and say, hey, you're not the best offer. Would you like to raise your offer? Would you like to offer more money? How about you come up? How about you come up and give us some more money? Why don't you do that? Well, if we just got a call that said, you're not the highest offer, what do you think happened to these guys? Got to be the same thing. All Sally did was take the offers that she had, presented them, and had them take the best offer, which, got them over asking price, undoubtedly. But the fact that she didn't call around and ask any of us to come up, I can promise you she left more than $5,000 on the table. Why? Because I do this all the time, and I know my clients would have come up in money had she called us. Which means I'm very high probability that these people, whichever ones were not the highest, would have come up in money. What are the odds they would have come up just $5,000? What are the odds they would have come up $10,000? On a $350,000 house in Seattle, it's not uncommon for that kind of house to go $400,000, $450,000 even, if you know how to run a bidding war. Now, why doesn't Sally know how to do a bidding war? Well, first of all, Sally works for Redfin. If Sally could get 3% commission, do you think she would work for 1.5%? I don't think so. I don't think anyone who could get 3% would work for 1.5%. So we already know that Sally cannot get 3% herself, or she would. So we know that she's not good at negotiating her own salary. Not only that, there's a track record here. Of the 23 houses that Sally sold last year, and I looked this up, 23 houses is a good number, and I'm sure she marketed herself saying she sold 23 houses. In fact, those houses all sold for 102% of asking price. Well, that's not bad, except, we sold 35 plus houses last year, and we sold at 107% of asking price. You think there's money to be made? Which is more, 107 or 102? 107, people. 5% more. 5% more. Another $15,000. More than that, really. Over what could be expected then by using a realtor that had a track record. I'm not upset that she didn't use us. We didn't even interview. I don't know anything about this lady. I'm just saying, these sellers over here did the quickest amount of math they could do and went that way. And I can promise you they lost more money. They left more money on the table than they saved. Why? Because they didn't do the math. So that's this week's episode of Do the Math. If you know anyone who's thinking of selling their home and they want help doing the math, please have them give me a call. We can absolutely look to see what the agent they're talking about hiring, what percentage over asking price they normally sell for, what we sell for. If one's more, what do you think is a better deal? You really got to do the math. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. And of course, pick up a copy of Shortchange by Shortcuts if you really want to hear about all the pitfalls that people fall into when buying or selling their house that rip them off. All right? Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye.